Here are my 3 audience members. The importance of exercise. I'm sure it's something that we've all heard about from time to time. You may remember when you were in school, when you were younger, in PE or gym as you call it, and getting an hour set aside every day for dedicated exercise. But as you grow older, you may find it difficult to be able to get it. You may be seeing fitness influencers on Instagram, and they're being able to set aside this time every single day, but finding that can be a real struggle. They may tell you to get 1 to 2 hours in the gym, and with a job and all kinds of different things in life, it's very difficult to find any exercise at all that you can fit in. My name is John Sneathen, and I've been studying and working in surgery for almost 2 years now, and I've seen the first-hand effects of what getting a lack of exercise, or what the lack of exercise can do for you. I've seen prolonged anesthesia times, prolonged healing, and even being in surgery at all showing up as a result of not getting that exercise. So today, we're going to be talking about why you should get at least 30 minutes of exercise every day. Like I said, a lot of people show up in the hospital because of this lack of exercise. And Dr. R.J. Petrella said in the American Diabetes Association journal that the increased exercise can actually lower your risk of cardiovascular diseases. And not only this, but Dr. Egmeld of the International Journal of Physical Education, Sports and Health showed that increased exercise will decrease your risks of, again, cardiovascular health, but also diabetes and even cancer. Let's take a look at this displayed on a graph. We can see that by getting more exercise in your week, you decrease your risk of developing comorbidities later in life. A more sedentary lifestyle is associated with a higher risk of diseases later. But let's step away from our look at diseases and take a look at the more positive sides of getting exercise. In 2019, the Journal of Happiness Studies found that getting 10 minutes of stretching every day can actually increase your happiness. That's right, just 10 minutes a day of stretching can increase your happiness. Now, you may think, where can I incorporate this? Well, you may have heard to get a good morning stretch in, or before you go to bed. Releasing those endorphins by stretching will make you a much happier person, and personally, I think that by getting it in the morning, it leads you to have a way better day. On the topic of stretching, in 2013, the European Spine Journal found that stretching just 10 minutes a day can actually reduce your lower back pain. Not only this, but it can increase your balance, as the Sports Medicine Journal said in 2015. Getting more exercise and stretching every day will increase your mobility, balance, and decrease your risk of falling. Did you know that the average American spends over 5 hours a day on their phone? Very sedentary lifestyle being on your phone all day, and you may ask, where can I get that 30 minutes of exercise? Well, you may look at how much time you're spending on your technology. Let's take a look at how much 30 minutes a day actually is in relation to your day. Did you know that it's just 2% of your entire day? And not only this, if you got that 30 minutes of exercise every single day for an entire year, it would only be less than 8 days. Barely over a week of exercise of your entire year. So let's think about that. 2% of your day, just over a week out of a year. And it will increase your happiness, decrease your risk for cardiovascular disease, cancer, and diabetes, increase your mobility and balance, leading to a decreased risk of falling in older age, something very important to a lot of us. So for all these reasons, being a happier and healthy person from setting aside that 30 minutes that you can incorporate just by walking your dog, getting in a morning or nightly stretch, doing some jumping jacks, jump rope, push-ups, sit-ups. There's all kinds of ways that you can get in that daily exercise. So by just getting 30 minutes a day, you can have all of these effects. Here are my sources. Thank you so much.